Hello everyone, Derek's Damn Toys, and we are back with a little unboxing video today. I was gonna wait and see if I got my one other package tomorrow, but I don't feel like that's necessary, as I don't know if I'll be showing that figure off right away on camera. But first things first, all I can say is we've got a pretty big size box here, and then we've got a box with only one figure in it. So with that being said, let's get the trusty knife out, get this little dragon on it, and we're gonna get this bad boy open. Now, once I do get this bad boy open, all I can really say is that I am gonna have to angle this weirdly, I guess. I don't know exactly how I'm trying to say it, but I'm gonna have a fun time trying to open this up. So there we go. There's the tape cut on that. I don't know if you guys saw the two figures or anything sitting over here on the side, but I'm actually gonna be getting ready to do some pick fed stuff after this. Another reason why I wanted to get this out of the way, so then I wouldn't have to worry about it after I got done doing pick fed stuff. But now that we've got that box open, I'm just gonna get this box open if I can manage. It'd be cool, but I don't know. You'd think with the thing being a tearaway it'd be easy, but I'm also dumb as fuck, so we'll figure it out. There we go. Finally got that open. So, first things first, we're gonna get into the big box. And I'm fairly excited for this figure for sure. We have the Queen Zelina Vega figure. Now, maybe kind of an odd figure to have after all. I mean, she doesn't go by the Queen Zelina Vega anymore. Though I did not too long ago get the King Woods figure, so not just does it feel right for that reason, but I mean, let's be honest, if I do end up doing a women's division in the pick fed, I feel like Zelina Vega would be a great addition to that women's roster. And on top of it, it is a really good attire, honestly. Series 99, I think I have the Rollins, the Riddle, and the Boogeyman, now the Queen Zelina from this set, so it'll be fairly interesting once we get into the review of that. Speaking of another women's figure, this packaging came pretty fucked up. Happy I got this on a good discount, cause man, that is highly fucked up. But now all I need from this wave is the Rick Steiner and the Drew McIntyre, if I do bother to get the Drew. But we've got the Dakota Kai figure. Kind of a little confused as to why they would pose her with the championship in the box, but yet you don't get a championship with it. Like, she even has the championship in the entrance, shot they got on the back of the box. So I guess a little sad, little missed opportunity, but the EOS guy does come with a championship. So, you know, if you want one single championship, because I do actually have that belt out, I haven't put it away yet. Kind of funny to throw that in there, I guess. And now we can bust into the small box along with the last thing in that box, because they both pair with each other, as they are currently a tag team. Just trying to get everything all set up here. Yeah, we'll reveal them here in a second. Sorry, not sorry. Gotta get rid of the big box. We'll put Dakota and Zelina back there. And we've got the 106 and 107 Chad Gable and Otis. Really excited about having these two. I've heard a lot of good things about the Chad Gable. I've got the Usos from that wave. I also got the Roxanne Perez. I'm thinking about getting the Sammy, and the Paul Bearer would be nice if I could find it, but for the price it's going for, probably not. And then 107, I've got Cora, I've got Grayson, I got the Solo. What solo do I have? Is that 109? No, that is the 107. Okay, so I've got the Solo from this set. Just gotta get the Finn and the Taker. I'm actually almost kind of on the verge of getting whole waves now, which is kind of odd because, if you've been following this channel for a hot minute, I don't tend to buy whole waves. And at least you can see, I don't tend to buy them all in one go. So that's kind of fairly interesting to think about. Of course, I did kind of buy these two for pick fed reasons, as well as I would love to introduce these two. Well, Gable's already in the Fed, but I would love to introduce Otis as a part of Team Angle or the Alpha Academy, whatever I'm going to call Team Angle's group. But for right now, we can call him Team Angle because I don't think I've really specified what the group name would be. But so I guess you can say look out for that. If I do end up doing that, maybe you'll see the Otis get used. But I do definitely want to use the Chad Gable in the Fed because, man, that is a really damn good looking Chad Gable. Plus, it'll make him a bit more modern and a bit more accurate. Worst case scenario, I buy another one. I take the arms off of it, pop them onto the older Elite with the new head scan, and maybe I do something with the body. I don't know. But yeah, with that being said, there's no more figures to unbox. So just kind of going over what we've got today. If I can fit it all on camera, I don't think I'm going to be able to. Maybe, maybe not. We'll make it work. Boom, look at that. We've got 4 figures, 2 more on the way actually, so this might get saved into a 1 and 2 parter in a sense. Well, it'll be smoshed together, but you guys get what I mean. So once I do get the other 2 figures, maybe we'll take all of these guys collectively, show them off together. I may have started the reviews on these guys by then, but yeah, so just keep that in mind. And of course you guys haven't seen it, but at this point in the pay-per-view, we are actually at the Intercontinental Championship match. Haven't started the match itself yet, but the segment that comes before it, I did, so yeah. Really excited to get into the MJF versus AJ Styles match. So far, I'd say I'm getting pretty decent numbers on the Fed. We've got a little over 100 views on the Cage of Carnage after 4 days, which, pretty decent for a small time YouTube channel like me. So I can't complain there. I think Kenny versus Lashley is at 20 views. And all I can really say about that is that's only been a few days as well, so not complaining. But worst case scenario, I don't know exactly when this will come out. But if you haven't watched that yet, maybe go check that out. And on top of it, wouldn't hurt to maybe go check out some of the older stuff as well. But yeah, before I keep rambling on and make this way longer than it needs to be, maybe we'll skip ahead into part 2, or maybe this will just kind of get cut out. I don't know, but you'll find out. Alrighty, you guys. This is kind of like part 2 to the video. As you can see, we've got the Otis and Gable. We've got the Dakota Kai and Queen Selina. Now, I know in the first half, I do want to say I did mention how I'm supposed to have 2 packages. Well, the other one, I don't really feel like waiting for it to come in. So with this one being in hand and all that goodness, we're just going to open it now. Now, all I can say is I did find it kind of funny when I noticed that this was a Friskies box that this was put into. I don't know why I found it funny, but yeah. I didn't know if I got all the tape on that side. All the tape on that side is good. Let's just get all the tape here. And all the tape here. As you can now definitely see, little Super Friskies, you know, for the pets. Totally not what's inside of here. In fact, I'm actually quite excited for what's on the inside of that box. It is a loose figure, of course, as if you followed the channel for long enough by now, you would know I tend to get a lot of loose figures. After all, I'm more of a loose collector anyways. They definitely wrapped this up pretty dang spanking good. I'm hoping that it's in really good condition. If not, worst case scenario, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll throw this on the shelf. Maybe I'll throw it into the back alley of darkness and forget I ever purchased it. I don't know, man. I am enjoying tearing this bubble wrap with one hand though, so sorry if it's taking me a minute. Sorry if it's a little noisy. I don't know if you guys can tell what figure it is by it just sitting there. It is a fairly old figure, and that's what makes me excited to have this in hand. Let's toss all the bubble wrap behind us. A little dirty, but you know, definitely not in bad condition so far, at least looking at it. The tattoos look really good. The head scan's a little meh, you know, it's a little meh, but I've got a plan for it. Legs are a little loose, that's fine. But are the arms loose? No. Do the tights look good? Yeah, they do, and that's all that matters. I can't exactly remember what Elite series this is, but I've actually kind of got a custom in mind for this, aka I'm going to take like the Bad News Barrett, like the bearded head scan, and I'm going to put it onto this one just because I feel like a modern-ish Wade Barrett would wear something close to this. He wouldn't be doing a Bad News gimmick. Maybe he would, though. Maybe he would bring the Bad News gimmick back for one night just to do it, but I don't know. But yeah, this is all. I hope, you know, well, I mean, at least for me, it was worth the wait. I hope the, 2-second wait for the one single figure was worth your guys' time. And with that being said, though, if you liked the video, feel free to like the video. If you didn't like the video, man, you know, I'm sorry you didn't like the video, I guess. But if you did like the video, feel free to go check out any of these action figure reviews, as I do plan to review all these figures, even the Wade Barrett, once I get it customized. Maybe I'll review it real quick, you know. Then I'll do the customization afterwards. I don't know. But I'll figure that out when the time comes. On top of that, though, if you would like to, feel free to also check out maybe some of my PigFed content. As you can kind of tell from here, maybe this shot will bring a little bit of familiarity when you go to watch the match. But I'm working on AJ versus MJF. A little sneak teaser there for you guys. Hopefully I can get that match done in a reasonable amount of time, though, because my cat keeps fucking up my display. She won't stop hopping up in here. And it's like little things I keep on noticing that I gotta fix. Like, I think this wall's like a little too far to the left. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, but I try to make sure all that stuff stays as perfectly neat as I possibly can. Especially if I didn't finish a match. So then that way it doesn't just look like something casually got off-putted as I'm filming. Even though I'm sure there's a few moments where I've done that already, so I can't say it matters too heavily, but to me, I try, you know, I try. But speaking of trying, I'm trying to sign this video out so all of you guys can have a good rest of your days and enjoy some other content, maybe even if it is some of my other content. But yeah, on that note though, I've got a couple of reviews and stuff like that on the sidelines. They'll mention this, but the number will be lower. As of recording this right now, we are currently sitting at 181 subscribers. If you would like to, feel free to, subscribe. After all, it is free to subscribe. And on top of that, it would help out the channel tremendously. The next big goal is to get to 200, and we're fairly close. We're getting there, boys. We're getting there. So, if you're not watching this well subscribed, which, trust me, I know a good chunk of you people are, feel free to subscribe. Help your boy out. It brings a lot of encouragement when it comes to making the PickFed videos. If you're into those, it helps encourage me to want to keep making these. So, even if you have to, feel free to share the account around. See who may or may not want to subscribe. I don't know. Anywho, though, I'm kind of done with rambling on. So, we are going to sign this off after one more thing, though. If you would like to, feel free to go follow the Instagram under the same name, of course. And now with that being said, feel free to have a good rest of your day, evening, night, morning, whatever time of day you're watching this. I don't know, because I'm not in your time zone. Feel free to let me know in the comment section below, though, maybe. I don't care what you say. Just feel free to want to try to engage or interact with me, because I will try to comment back. And yeah, on that note, we are out of here. Have a good rest of your guys' day, and deuces, ooses.